Hi, my name is Antoine Waters, and today I'd like to talk to you about the effects of incarceration over education. Since 1980, the U.S. prison population has grown exponentially, expanding from about 500,000 people to about 2.5 million people in just under 3 decades. America now has the dubious distinction of leading the world in prison population. We account for about 25% of the world's prison population, while we only hold about 5% of the world's population. Many people do not even realize that as a taxpayer, the cost of sending someone to prison versus educating them is about the same. The average cost to send an individual to college is about $24,000 a year, while the cost to send a person to prison is about $22,000 a year. And when you break these numbers down even more, that equates to about $68 per day per individual, or $68 billion as a whole. And if you look at the average prison sentence of 5 years, that means that taxpayers spend about $110,000 to keep a person incarcerated, while it only costs $96,000 to send a person to school for 4 years. Of these 2.5 million people that are currently incarcerated, 49% of these convicted felons have been convicted of a nonviolent crime. Examples may include marijuana, criminal mischief, which could be a school prank, and theft under $50. Of these 2.5 million people that are incarcerated, 67%, or 2 out of 3 of them, will eventually return to prison because they can't find gainful employment to support themselves. And if you look at the numbers of a college graduate, 88% of people that enroll into college go on to graduate, which is about 4 out of 5 people. Going on to college also does tremendous for a person's self-worth. It increases their financial security. The average college graduate with a bachelor's degree goes on to make about $55,000 a year. They also go on to be productive members of society, meaning that they pay taxes, they're more likely to vote, they make better lifestyle choices, like choosing not to smoke or no drug addiction. They also have greater self-esteem, and they're also more likely to go on to give back to the community and have a broader worldview. And if you look at the impact of incarceration over one's future, only 18 states currently allow ex-felons to even vote. And another reason why people will go back to prison is because they're not even accepted into the community. They can't make their own choice of where they would like to live. Imagine if you made a choice 18 years ago and you paid the price for that choice. But 18 years later, after never getting in trouble again, you can't even move your family to the home or to the neighborhood that you want to stay in. As a convicted felon, you also can't even own a gun. I like to call it the run or die rule, meaning that if someone were to come into my house and threaten my family, being a convicted felon, I can't even own a gun to protect my family. So either I have to choose to either run or die in my own home. And when I look at this country, I wonder if this is the land of the free or the land of the right and wrong. One wrong choice in life and you are no longer free. You are a ward of the state. I feel that they are fine keeping it that way, and that a man's character should not be hindered on his past but what his future is. And as a felon, your future is not so bright. Teaching someone a lesson is better than teaching someone to be a criminal. Providing someone with the tools to be a citizen with no setbacks anywhere else in life can truly help this country for years to come. I'm not saying that all criminals are good, but I do know that they are not all bad, and that a second chance is deserved once it is earned, which is what a prison or jail term allows you to show the world that you have earned.